So guys, what's going on? Some breaking news coming up. At a scheduled game on Saturday between Manchester United and Brighton, which was set to take place at Old Trafford, has now been postponed. That's official from the Premier League. About 10 or so minutes ago, it was announced that the game on Saturday will be postponed due to a large amount of COVID cases in the Manchester United camp. I think Brighton had a few. I'm not too sure how many they had. I think they had 3 or 4, but Manchester United apparently were only going to be able to field around 9 players for the game on Saturday, and that being 7 first-team players as well. So I'm not too sure how many officially have COVID or how many are just isolated because they're unvaccinated. I'm not too sure at this moment, but what's official is that the game on Saturday will not be taking place at Old Trafford, and of course it will be postponed and put back to a later date. And what I think is going to happen now, sooner or later, the Premier League are going to announce that the Premier League will be shut down until about mid-January or towards the end of January, because there's too many COVID cases happening now. Too many games are getting called off, and you've got to think about the schedule, to be fair. We've seen the last couple of games for Spurs, I think last 3 or 4 games for Spurs have been postponed. We saw the one yesterday, Burnley against Watford, being postponed as well. Of course, we saw the one later today as well, Leicester and Spurs, which was announced earlier this morning, again postponed as well due to a large amount of cases in the Spurs. And you got to think about the fans here, because I think what the Premier League are doing, you saw the game yesterday, Burnley versus Watford, it was called off an hour before the game. How is that acceptable? And you're thinking about the Watford fans that have been travelled down there the day before, got a hotel, ready for the game, and then they learn an hour before that the game's going to get called off. I thought football was about the fans. I thought they cared about the fans. Obviously not, because you've seen a few games now being called off an hour before or 2 hours before. If you're going to call off a game, do it the day before so the fans can have, have reassurance of not to travel down for that day, or will it be on, will it be off. You've got to reschedule this better. You've got to have an idea of whether the game's going to be called off or not, because fans here are going to be frustrated. Fans here are spending tons and tons of money to go to these games, travel to these games, and only to be postponed an hour before. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm very glad that the Manchester United game is being called off this early. I think it's very good they have done that, and also the one in Brentford as well, that was called off in a reasonable amount of time. Not was it an hour before? Was it a day before? I'm not too sure. I was late at midnight before the game, wasn't it? So yeah, that wasn't good either, to be fair. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think down below, guys. That's another game for Manchester United called off on Saturday, and that's coming out now from the Premier League. And breaking news that Manchester United against Brighton on Saturday will be postponed. Make sure to drop a like on this video, guys. If you did enjoy, of course, subscribe down below, helps out a lot. Comment below as well, guys, what your thoughts are on this. And I don't know when we will next play. I cannot tell you the next time we will play. I thought we had a great run of fixtures, and I was really excited to see us go on that run, keep the momentum going, and now we're going to have a massive setback. But hopefully the players, whoever's got COVID, coaches, players, I hope they all get well soon. Of course, health and safety comes first. But again, this has to stop happening, and Premier League have to do something very, very soon. But let me know what you guys think down below, guys. If you did enjoy, smash like. And for today's video, guys, that's it. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.